Weakness. What is weakness? I mean, it's a funny thing when you think about weakness. It's really a correlation between something that happened a long time ago, bridging a gap like a shaded rainbow with no colors, right, to today. And it's a buildup over time. You know, there's a lot of things that go into it. There's a conditioning that occurs over a long period of time. There's a presence as if it's hanging over your shoulder, kind of like your shadow wherever you're walking in life. It's kind of there poking at you. But I firmly believe that everybody that thinks about the definition in their own mind of what weakness actually is, I firmly believe that they're wrong. That the definition is absolutely wrong. That weakness is not something terrible. It is not something horrible. Because think about how you talk about weakness. Whenever anybody talks about, oh, I feel weak, I feel down, I feel stressed, I feel overwhelmed, it's too much for me to handle, right? But really break that down. That's over a long period of time, that correlation, that bridge we just talked about. That's the whole reason why you're even saying, I feel weak, I feel tired, I feel down. But you're still standing, right? You're still breathing, you're still moving, you're still thinking. The fact that your mind is even traveling in the capacity in which it contemplates whether or not you are weak or not weak, right? That self-evaluation, that seeking of self-awareness, that waking up every day trying to get rid of the weakness, right? Isn't that strength? Isn't the overcoming, the constant bombardment of pain and stress and things that push you to the brink of giving up, but yet you don't? Isn't that strength? And I'm a firm believer that anybody that's lived a life of hardship and looks in the mirror and says, you know, why are things so hard for me? Why am I so weak? Why do I struggle? You know, tears rolling down the face. You ever, tears almost like you're sweating through your eyes, and you wipe your hand down your face and you kind of, breathe in and you look in the mirror and you blow your nose and you just feel like you're at the end of that rope. But yet you get dressed, you get showered, you shave, you do your hair, put your makeup on, whatever it may be, and you step out the door into the world and you say, I still have to do what I have to do. The definition of weakness has been wrong for decades. Because the definition of weakness, according to how people vocalize how they feel weak, is actually strength. It's power. It's endurance. It's resilience. It's focus. All of my clients throughout the years that I've been working as an advocate, right, that would vent and complain and express their frustration and their weakness to me, I would sit there and I would listen to it and I would jot down notes and I would give it back to them. And ultimately at the end of a session or at the end of a month, I would reframe those thoughts back to them and point out that they're already a success story. That ultimately they're already overcoming, that whatever it is that they've thought was an insurmountable mountaintop for them to climb, they've climbed it already. They climb it every single day. They climb it every hour, every minute. Every moment that you say I'm depressed, but yet you push through even a little bit. That's your success story. Weakness is an illusion. It's a word created to put in your mind to make you feel as if you're less than, not good enough, and that happiness is unachievable. But when you break down what weakness actually is and the definition of the people that speak about it, what they're really saying back to themselves is, I am so powerful that no matter what roadblocks come into my life, I am strong enough to keep going.